everyone, Beth here from the Byron Public Library, and today we are going to create hot chocolate sticks. Let me tell you, it makes delicious hot chocolate. For those of you who picked up a kit at the library, I'm just going to go through the items that were in the kit. If you didn't get a kit, the instructions are below, and it'll tell you exactly how to do it and what you need. So everyone should have gotten the instructions in their kit. And these 1-ounce plastic cups that we are going to be using for our hot chocolate stick mold. They are reusable, so when you get done you can clean them and reuse them. 4 large craft sticks, which will be our stirrers. 6 ounces of chocolate chips. So this is a half a bag of chocolate chips. It's just a little bit shy of a 1 cup if you're going to pour them in. We have some garnishes to decorate. We have some peppermint candies, crushed, some cinnamon red hots, a very soft Werther's creamy caramel, and of course marshmallows. What's hot chocolate without marshmallows? Also in your kit, you will have received a 1 quart bag that we will be using for our piping bag, and 4 cellophane bags for decorating, and also inside them are our hot chocolate stick tags that kind of explains to the people who receive these, if you give them as a gift, what to add and how to make it. So let's go ahead and go over what things you're going to need from your own kitchen. So you're going to need a microwave safe bowl to melt your chips, a drinking glass that you will be using to put your piping bag in. Just open up your 1 quart bag and stick it in there and wrap it around. I tried to melt the chocolate chips and put it in with a spoon. It's just a little bit too messy, so we're going to go with that. You will need a spoon to mix your chips and a knife, because you are always trying to get the chocolate off the spoon, so that will help with that. You will need scissors, some cooking spray, a little paper towel, and if you are messy like me, you are going to need a rack. So let's go ahead and start by melting our chocolate chips. So you just want to take your bag of chocolate chips, put them into your microwave safe bowl, and we will put them in the microwave for 1 minute. It's very easy to burn your chocolate chips, so just do 1 minute to start, and then we will do 15-minute intervals until they're completely melted. So let's go ahead and put those in our microwave and put those on for 1 minute. While that is cooking, you want to take a little cooking spray and spray it on your paper towel. And we're just going to go ahead and just swab the inside of these cups, just so that when you try to take the chocolate out, it kind of pops out much easier. So just a little bit, not a lot. Don't spray it into the actual cup. I did that the first time and it made it way too greasy. So we're going to just set that aside, and our cups are ready. These make great gifts. You can put them in a mug for somebody, or just give them to someone, or just save them for yourself as a treat. They are just easy to prepare. You just take and keep stirring it until the chocolate melts, and it makes just a really delicious hot chocolate. So much different than the powdered packages that we get at the grocery store. Okay, our first minute is up. So we're gonna take and stir this, and you'll see that it has started to melt a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. So I just want to mix it up so that the hotter chocolate chips can mix with the other chocolate chips that haven't started to melt. Okay, now like I said, we're going to put it back in the microwave, but this time we're only going to put it on for 15 seconds. And this is where we really get begin to watch those chocolate chips so they don't burn. If you've ever burnt chocolate chips in your microwave, you know that they're very hard to work with after that point in time. So, all right. Yeah, they're really starting to melt up now, as you can see. It's helpful to have a knife so you can kind of get the chocolate off the spoon. We're going to go ahead and put this on for another 15 seconds. Depending on the temperature of your microwave will depend on how long it takes for your microwave to actually melt your chocolate chips. So, alrighty. Sometimes mine is ready at this point. Sometimes it needs another 15 seconds. Nope, it looks like it's going to be ready. So it will be, there's still chocolate chips in there, but I will just continue to stir until they are melted to avoid burning the chocolate chips in the microwave. So just want to make sure that there's no lumps, that it's really smooth chocolate. Keep at this till, you could always put it in and put it on for a little bit more, but like I said, there comes that point where all of a sudden you've burnt your chocolate chips. So once you have your chocolate chips completely melted, you are going to want to put them into your piping bag so that we can easily put them into our mold. So I'm going to go ahead, pour that into the bag. My grandson asked, could I just eat one without putting it in the milk? That's like eating a bar of chocolate. Got that. Like I said, I'm messy, so okay. So here is our piping bag, and we want to get it down to one of the corners, and then I'm gonna push it back a little bit while I cut the end off, and then we're going to just put that into the cup. One. Oh, I did not do that very neatly. There we go. I'm going to just make sure that they're all about, probably about 3/4 full. Much it takes to get them full. Okay. What I'm going to do is just gently tap them. It kind of makes everything go down and be even. I have a little chocolate left, so I'll fill up some of these that are a little bit lower. So now we have them in our bowls, in our little molds. Let me get my rag here and just try to wipe off some of this mess that I've created here. Okay. Next, you're going to take your stirrers and you want to put that in the center of the mold, like this. And then you go ahead and you can garnish them. So I have some of the peppermint. I'm just gonna, the sticks has a tendency to move around, so I just kind of keep putting it back up where it belongs. It'll settle in once you get it into the refrigerator. I have some red hots. And you can put sprinkles on these. You can put some peppermint or almond extract in there if you'd like. You can kind of do whatever you would like as far as, and then we have the Werther caramel, and I like to just cut that up into 4 small pieces, and we just put that on the top and just give a little caramel flavor to all of them. We have marshmallows. I gave you a few extra marshmallows, that more than you would need to garnish the top of it. You can always just place those in the bottom of the bag. So I like to make sure that the marshmallows are into the chocolate so they hold on. There we go. Okay. So now these are ready to go into the refrigerator, and I usually put them in the refrigerator for about 3 hours. So I have some in there now, so let me pull those out. And so here we are. Move my things over here so that you can see. Whoops. Okay, now we're going to put them into our little bags, but first we have to remove them. So it's very easy. You just push on the bottom a little, push around the sides, and then they pop right out like that. So let's go ahead and do those. There we go. Like I said, you can just wash up your molds and reuse them. And there you go. So now you can just place them inside one of your cellophane bags. I'm going to do the marshmallow one first. And this one I'm going to take and put in the rest of the marshmallows into the bag. Marshmallows usually melt rather quickly when you're melting the hot chocolate, so it's down in there. There we go. And then you just want to take one of your tags and wrap it around the stick. And it just says hot chocolate stick. Stir into 8 to 10 ounces of hot milk and enjoy. Just so you know, it does take a while for it to melt, so you have to be patient with stirring. So I just take and I wrap the string around, and then wrap the string around that way, and then I just tie it into a bow. Like this. And then there you go. You have it. So, and then you can do the same for the rest of yours. And then you can give them as gifts, put them in a stocking, whatever you would like. I have my email address below, so if you have any questions, feel free to email me and I'll email you back with your answer. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful holiday season.